time when there needs to be considerable thought put into the world's future. It is estimated that by the year 2050 there will be between 9 and 10 billion people on this earth, and with that arises many problems, as well as a great demand for electricity. When we talk about the world's need for electricity, we talk in units of terawatt hours. A terawatt hour is the equivalent of sustaining 114 megawatts of power for 1 year. So when we talk of the Earth needing 28,000 terawatt hours by 2030, that is a lot of electrical power to be generated throughout the world, particularly in countries that are developing right now. When we look at electricity generation sources, we see that the pie chart of today is divided up into coal, natural gas, oil, hydroelectric, nuclear, and renewable energy. Coal fuel plants account for 53.3% of the world's electrical generation plants. This figure is decreasing as coal plants are being shut down, but this is still a staggering percentage. Although there is a technology known as clean coal, it is very expensive, and so most of the coal burned in electrical generation is still subject to the following problems. Smog is a familiar sight in many large cities around the world. It is partly caused by the emissions from cars and other vehicles, but in large part it is due to the carbon dioxide and other chemicals billowing out of chimney stacks from coal-burning electrical generation plants. Soot is also coming from these same chimney stacks, which are fine particles of coal that contain several undesirable elements to add to the smog mix. Acid rain is the result of burning coal and other fossil fuels that contain sulfur and nitrogen oxides. As these elements rise into the atmosphere, they combine with the water vapor and cause the rain to become acidic, thus contaminating lakes and rivers. Natural gas power plants are in and of themselves much better for the environment than coal, but unfortunately the problem comes from the methods of its extraction. One such is that methane is released into the atmosphere from leaks in the drilling process. Another potential hazard is created by fracking, which is the process used to extract natural gas and in some cases oil from the Earth's surface. The liquid used, that can contain large amounts of water mixed with sand and chemicals, is of concern to many environmentalists in that this toxic mixture can affect the aquifers that contain the groundwater many rely on for drinking. Holes are bored into the earth to allow the fracking solution to release the gas or oil, but in some areas this process has been found to cause minor earthquakes. Oil-powered plants, although only being 9%, also have the problem of fracking, and the emissions from the generation plants create carbon dioxide concerns, although much is being done to address this contamination. Hydroelectric power is shown as 24.7% of the total world generation methods. But the major problems of damming large areas is that the environment is destroyed in the initial project. Although the use of water in this manner is a definite method for using a renewable source, there is one major drawback to a dam, and that is it holds back the silt. Whereas a normal river will distribute this silt downstream, a dam will store it to the point where it must be removed, or else the dam's operation is in serious trouble. When the dam does not have the head of water to drive the turbine sufficiently to generate electricity, then it can become useless. Dams can also be subject to evaporation, and when streams or rivers dry up for several reasons, the dam's operation is again affected. These dams need a valley or forge for their initial setup, and such places are becoming scarce around the world. Nuclear power plants are only shown as 2.9%, but talk has been made to expand this type of generation. The lessons learned from nuclear plant disasters and the fear of radioactive leakage has made this a less likely solution to the energy crisis. One major concern of the public is how the nuclear waste is being disposed and how these containers will stand up to the long life of the radiation they contain. Renewable energy sources are becoming the focus of many governments as a means of moving away from reliance upon fossil fuels. Wind farms are only one example of this. Examples of renewable sources that make up the 7.7% to date are solar panels, tidal generation plants, wind farms at sea as well as on land, solar furnaces that create steam in a tower to drive generators are another source, and although not renewable but safer than nuclear, are molten salt reactors and thorium reactors. Many governments are spending billions of dollars attempting to create nuclear fusion, a process compared to the sun's ability to turn hydrogen nuclei into helium, with the resulting massive release of energy. The question may then be asked, what if? What if there was an alternative to the above that was able to generate all the electricity this planet would ever need, cheaply and without pollution or contamination in any way? The answer may lie in two of the Earth's most abundant resources, water and air. Our planet is made up of 70% water, and air is all around us wherever we go. Of themselves, both elements do not pollute or contaminate. This then brings us to the title of this YouTube. Can Tesla save the world? Nikola Tesla, a genius of his time, for whom we have to thank for our modern alternating current electricity, was responsible for many inventions. But how can he save the world? Tesla patented 111 inventions in his lifetime, and many of those are used in our modern world, for which history hardly remembers him for. Among those many inventions, Nikola Tesla was quoted as saying that he regarded his greatest invention as being the Tesla turbine. This simple but efficient turbine has been used in model form, but we do not see it used in the generation of electricity. Although his original one, powered by steam, failed because the plates buckled, the concept is valid, and the Tesla turbine is part of the answer to saving the world. Another lesser-known invention of Nikola Tesla was the Tesla unipolar machine, which attempted to show how the original homopolar generator of Michael Faraday could be improved upon to provide a useful and efficient way of producing direct current. Both these inventions are part of the formula for using water and air to provide all the electricity we need. Another part of the answer goes back to the year 1560, when iron workers in Catalan, Spain, wanted a method of turning raw iron ore into workable iron, and perfected a special type of forge known as the Catalan forge, which worked as a bloomer. The air to feed the furnace was provided by a trompe, a simple yet effective way of compressing air. This trompe will become an integral part of the answer to the question, can Tesla save the world? Here we see a pyramid structure that is called the mother plant, where compressed air will be produced in great abundance. These mother plants will be completely non-polluting and non-contaminating, and even have soil on each level to provide crops as well as function as an air compressor. They will be built such that they can be placed anywhere on Earth, whether in extreme heat or extreme cold. in desert or tropical paradise. The mother plant will be able to function 24 hours a day for years to come. These mother plants will feed satellite stations situated in the hearts of cities or in the middle of a farm. It will not matter, allowing anywhere in the world to have electrical power. There is hope for our future, and Nikola Tesla can be a major part of that dream. Thank you for watching.